when I was a little girl. My grandma was diagnosed with breast cancer when she was 40. So growing up, cancer was always part of the conversation. So when I turned 35, I literally went to get my mammogram on my birthday, and my husband was laughing at me. He's like, you're the only 35-year-old who celebrates her birthday at a mammography center. But I knew I had to be proactive. In November, I was actually in Jamaica on vacation, and I found the lump. Because I had the mammogram, I didn't think it was a lump that was something that was ominous. So I waited, and I went back to January appointment, and the doctor felt the lump, and she felt like it would be a good idea to get it biopsied. And getting that call, it's like my world stopped. It's not something you were ever ready for. The feeling was just so lonely and scary. Support is essential, and going through chemo, you get the support from your oncology team, you get the support from your surgeon, from your plastic surgeon, and all of it is taken care of. When it comes down, we're still women, we still want to look beautiful. And oftentimes I felt silly going to my oncologist and asking him what lotion I should be using because my skin is flaking. Having a beauty expert, having a pharmacist who knows what you're going through and able to make recommendations from Epsom salt to how to draw your eyebrows in. What Walgreens is doing is pivotal.
People going through cancer have different effects from different treatment. You know, you could help people for putting on a little lipstick, or people come in usually for mini makeovers or for my knowledge and expertise. The Feel More Like You program is so much deeper than that. I could tell you a little story. I had someone come in, I let her know about what Walgreens has to offer in the Feel More Like You program. A couple more weeks went by, she called me, she said, do you have an appointment? I want to go out with my husband. She felt very comfortable because you're building this trust and relationship, which is so important. Did her makeup, went out for her anniversary with her husband. Tuesday, she came back with her husband, and her husband told me, Eileen, I want you to let you know, thank you for giving my wife back to me.
So I've been with Walgreens for 17 years, and the evolution of a community pharmacist has dramatically changed. It's went from, filling prescriptions and answering some questions to really being an integral part of a patient's healthcare team. With cancer being a worldwide issue, to impact the world, you got to impact the communities individually first. And with Walgreens being at the center of a lot of communities, we have a network of pharmacies that can help patients living with cancer and help them impact their lives in a positive manner.
Knowing that a patient with cancer has such a difficult lifestyle, and for a company like mine to offer such an initiative to help alleviate any of the difficulties that a patient might be having, that's something I like to be a part of. And I believe that this is a step in the right direction.
Walgreens Boots Alliance is a really fantastic and perfectly aligned partner for Komen. So we both share the commitment to creating transformational change and bringing new therapies and new treatment options to patients to make a life-saving impact together.
The cancer journey that we've been on as a company started 20 years ago. Boots work with breast cancer in the UK. We as a healthcare provider have to be aware of and mindful of all diseases. Our specialist pharmacy units in Walgreens have created platforms so that they can help and support cancer patients as they go through their journey. Macmillan is a charity which provides help and support to people who are living with cancer and their families. From our point of view, it's been really important to build the relationship in many different ways. The European Organisation for the Research and Treatment of Cancer is a charity which looks at the technical side of finding a cure for cancer. It has a series of programs with us which are based around using DNA as the basis for endeavouring to find a cure for the individual. What EORTC have done with ourselves is effectively to get many of the organisations that are also looking at finding a cure for cancer to come with us on this journey. Again, it's this idea of collaboration, which is key to finding the cure.
So EORTC is a cancer clinical research organization. This means that our role is to validate new therapeutic options in patients with one objective, which is survival, improving survival and quality of life. So I think what has been achieved with the EORTC and Walgreens Boots Alliance partnership is remarkable.
And so what we're trying to do is to be at the heart of the many thousands of organisations and people around the world that are trying to find a cure for cancer. The partnerships are essential. We couldn't do it on our own. Given the size and scale of Walgreens Boots Alliance, we're able to use our power and our influence to have conversations with a whole series of different organisations and bodies. And so that enables us to have a conversation with the local government and the health ministries. It enables us to have conversations with the drug companies. We'll find a way of curing cancer by working collaboratively together, which is the 17th of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. When we look at the SDGs, they represent an aspiration. They're the way in which everybody would like the world to be. So from our point of view, if we're able to find SDG activities that relate to our business imperatives, then we've cracked it. Our purpose at WBA is to help people live happier and healthier lives. It's pretty clear that our approach to cancer is a demonstration of this. If you look at all the different people across the company that are involved in helping our customers live with cancer, you can see that it is absolutely at the heart of everything we do.
After my chemo treatment, I felt so liberated and I was just inspired to just conquer the world and say yes to everything. And I felt like it was truly a new version of me. I think it's refreshing and it's very much needed that a brand like Walgreens, a brand of that size, took notice of the situation. And that's when it becomes so important, not just the experts to help you go through the treatments, but really your community helping your spirit get through it. My name is Jana Nerschberg, cancer survivor, mom, and entrepreneur, and many other things.